tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Hernandez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dolidze!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, champ. I know you've had your eyes on this fight all week as we get round 1 underway. On one side, you have a decorated kickboxer. On the other side, one of the more well-rounded athletes in this division.
But the kickboxer can do a lot of things also. The only difference is that the kickboxer does not want to engage or start the wrestling exchanges. If you're the more well-rounded fighter, you have to have confidence in your standing ability, but be more than willing to use all of your tools. That is going to be the key tonight in this fight. How do you employ all forms of combat into this fight?
Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg.
There it is. Right back on his legs. Punch over the top.
All right, so there it is. We expected a lot of takedown attempts early from the more well-rounded fighter. The kickboxer stays upright, and amazing to see the progression of his takedown defense relative to his UFC debut.
Well, when he first got here, he was just a kickboxer, but this is not glory. This is not you being able to stand and just throw. You've got to be able to defend your legs, and he showed that he is a martial artist now, not just a kickboxer.
Lands a nice jab there. Edge of your seat. Oh, huge left.
Oh, my goodness.
Rips the body there. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body.
He's back to the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come down.
Anthony Hernandez's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Beautiful elbow is there. And just misses with that big right hand.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Hernandez. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Fluffy's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Oh, nice.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Big elbow there, lands. Oh, lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going in. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you.
Dolidze is trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, that submission looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Fluffy's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Dolidze. Making all these shots count. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Fluffy Hernandez. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Targeting the body with the kick now. Able to connect with a beautiful jab. This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. He passed the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, big front kick lands flush. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
Found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down with that.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more.
Fluffy's going for the sub here. Oh, that's got to be it. Come on.
That is so deep.
Oh, wow, he got out and mounted it.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke. The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, great reversal to top position by Dolidze.
Let's go. Get him off. Get him off.
Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
We may get a finish here by triangle. He beat him so soundly with his hip. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Fluffy's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Right into side control. Anthony Hernandez is able to transition back to side control now. Dolidze is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Hernandez has got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs, he's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Dolidze's eye is absolutely disgusting. That thing's going to be shut for a couple weeks, and maybe it's time for the referee to call on the ringside physician. We'll see if that comes here shortly. All right, so that's the end of the round. It is certainly not the end of the bleeding. The cut just above the eye has gotten out of control, and if this thing gets any worse, they might stop this fight. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Anthony Hernandez is cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside position and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them.
He got that right hand through on that one.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights, and the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Good job blocking that shot.
Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Oh, huge hook. Big knee there. Hernandez gets caught by that straight punch there.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace of his opponent.
Dolidze's a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, and he throws him with a left hand there. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Anthony Hernandez is being very intentional with his strikes here, targeting that eye that is already swollen on the opposition. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you gotta find it. Mixed martial arts, folks, this is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts. There's blood everywhere.
Fans, stand up and give applause to these balls.
He's hurt now.
He's hurt again. Big right hand. Oh, big punch land. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He could hurt him again.
Fluffy's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure.
Oh, he hurt him again. Oh.
Final round, final minute. What a fight it has been, and hard for the referee to get involved with damage being going on both sides.
I mean, it's so evenly matched.
Hernandez steps in.
Holy smokes.
What a fight. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's calling a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anthony Hernandez!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.